we do have one camera again.
Oh, and the rest of these are the robos, huh?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear somebody.
He's talking to his microphone.
Oh.
Hold on 1 second.
Boop.
Can you hear me? Test one.
Ready to go? All right, Scoop, ready to go.
Alright, get ready.
This is.
Stand by.
Am I on?
Wait for the cue.
Go, Scoop.
This is the This is the local scene. I'm your host, Scoop Nemeth. Today is a sad day. Denver Open Media has been the home to the Denver YouTube professionals, as well as many more public access television shows for the past 10 years. But for some stupid-ass reason, the city of Denver and the FCC chairman both have decided to do away with public access. It's enough to make this news reporter walk right up to 445 12th Street in Washington, D.C. and tell Apu Nahasapima Petalon, I mean Agent Pi, what I think about it. Here's what I think about it. I don't like it. It pisses me off. So what's going on with the Denver YouTube professionals this month? I'll tell you. I'm on the streets. I've got to look for a new gig. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna relocate this studio to your basement. You heard me. I want your basement. I mean, where else am I gonna go? Seriously though, can I put your basement to good use? I will. You can contact me at 720-222-0160, care of Brian Scoop Nemeth and the Basement Broadcasting Project. All that I'm going to do, all I need is a strong Wi-Fi connection and to borrow your smartphone for 20 minutes while I broadcast my program. Right now, I'm in Studio A. Can I get a round of applause?
Yeah!
For everything that Denver Open Media has done to put the power of the media into the hands of the people.
Yeah! Woo! Yeah.
Booyah! Okay, back to the local scene. Here's the deal. There's not a lot to talk about. I'm just not in the mood to talk about anything positive right now. This is the most awesome thing that's happening with YouTube in Denver. So, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just going to pass it over to the host of the Denver YouTube professionals, Anthony Pritchard and SG Sharpknife.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Let's keep it going for Scoop.
Yeah.
And the local scene.
Good job,
It's
Scoop.
constantly a favorite,
Well done.
crowd favorite of the program.
Very
We are-
good. Good job, Scoop.
We're the only television program in the nation to have a broadcaster with serious mental disorders like schizophrenia, Tourette's, and Asperger's.
And a weight problem.
Well, he's doing that whole junk to hunk thing, so watch out.
Yeah. So, Anthony, what are we doing here tonight? So this is our last show, Denver YouTube Professionals. Anthony Pritchard, the host.
Thanks.
Done a
SG
great job, dude.
Sharpknife. It's been a good,
Yeah.
run.
So, why did you do this? Why did we start this? What is Denver YouTube Professionals all about?
Yeah, it kind of stumbled across my path. I volunteered for a film festival, and they used the radio station inside this building to talk about the event that was coming up. In the meantime, I was wandering around the building and I saw the list of equipment that they rented out for next to nothing. And I thought, wow, what's going on over here? Comes to find out they wanted to teach me everything I could possibly want to know about media literacy. And I took as many classes as fast as I could. I had a little side gig going on called the Denver YouTube Professionals. It was like in the back of the Perkins restaurant, and we were just experimenting with new ways to use video on the internet.
On your phone, this thing right here.
Yeah, as the video camera emerged in smartphones, it became more accessible, and YouTube was a great place to put the videos. And so it was a think tank. And with my membership here, the station director said, you should make that a show.
And so we did. So we
Yeah.
started out, I mean, I think, I came onto the show a little bit later, but it was really to kind of teach ordinary people, just everyday ordinary people that have smartphones, which is probably the majority of the population,
Yeah, I'd
to
have to say.
use the power of this thing on YouTube, Facebook, to promote their businesses, whatever. Maybe it's not even a business. Maybe it's a message. And so when we got together to start the show, Anthony had this great idea to teach those things.
Yeah.
And then I got brought into this somehow
Yeah,
to just kind of be a co-host. And
Right.
so we started off with Share Like a Bear. And I said, what a great idea. Let's go in the streets and see what people think about this show called Share Like a Bear.
Right.
So we went to this place called the Wrangler. I'm sure people in Denver probably know exactly what it is. A lot of bears there, and we found them, and we had their opinion on it. And we have a whole reel of these street acts that we did, going and asking people. What I always said is asking people silly, stupid questions to get silly, stupid answers. And so that's exactly what we did. I know Mike's got the video, some of the in the street stuff that we did. I don't know. Mike Fox, can you play that
Instead
for a
of
minute?
telling our audience,
Yeah,
why
we'll
don't
just
we
show
them?
exactly what we did, and then
What
we'll
we
come
did.
back and just see what we did, and then
Yeah.
and talk about some of the great outcomes that came from the show.
Yeah, perfect.
May the 4th be with you.
Have you ever been down to the Kris Kringle market? There's tons of spokespeople in there. Crindle or Kringle?
They got lit. Safety first. Safety first. Are you okay? Can I help you up here? Oh man. All right. Wow, that was good.
Very good. Reels? Very good. Thank you.
Top 5 paranormal activity videos, dude. Pretty cool.
So this is Job of the Hut. Give me your best joke to start. Let's do that.
Start? Okay, so let's see. Do you know what's got 9 arms and sucks?
Not a clue.
Def Leppard.
Wow. We're losing them. We're losing them.
Dude, perfect. I love that guy. He's up in Alaska, huh? Oh no, that's the other guy.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose.
And beards.
Beard.
Absolutely beards. Yes.
I noticed you have some ski goggles going on here. What's going on here?
Just in case it gets too cold.
Who's it gonna be? Trump or Hillary?
I'm staying politically neutral. My family is fighting over that, and I want to stay politically neutral.
What a jeez.
Hey, Danielle, guess what?
What's going on, Anthony?
Have you heard what Helen Keller said about collaboration?
Oh, she did say something about collaboration, right?
Alone we can do so little, but together
Together.
we can do so much.
Did you know only 1% of United States businesses advertise on YouTube?
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's not very much. We call that fertile ground, where I'm from. There's a lot of opportunity here.
A lot of people turn to YouTube to find instructional videos.
Right.
Which, if you can basically, and that's kind of the tactic we take, is to figure out how to target our audience.
How to.
How do I do this,
Yeah.
right? and then you place the solution right in front of them, and you can even show them in your video, right? I mean, that's great. Let's say you're a plumber. You're like, hey, here's the easiest way to fix a leaky faucet, brought to you by whatever, ABC Plumbing in Denver. So you're providing value and building the trust as well.
You're building trust, you're improving your brand placement and the number of impressions that your brand gets in front of people who have this need. Obviously, they wouldn't be searching for it unless they had this need.
Open here, close mouth, more summer day. She's only getting better with age.
With these videos,
watching right now how to use their phone, and you talked about the guests that you were talking that you were there.
The mission of the program was to cultivate new ways to use video on the internet. And I think it matches up really nicely to Denver Open Media's mission, which is to put the media in the hands of the people. Ours was a little more entrepreneurial in nature, a little more business approached, but it's the same thing. Just like Justin was talking about, their plumbers can really show this social proof, this evidence that they can do what they say they can do. And that's what people need to decide, to make a decision, is that somebody I think I can work with?
Yeah, absolutely. And the other thing, amongst that type of a positive outcome right there that you're trying to produce, this show and this organization, Denver Open Media, really produced some other positive outcomes too, just from the networking standpoint.
Yeah.
Right, so we got together and you were doing the producers roundtable,
right?
And I wasn't a part of it, but you did a commercial for 15. What was it?
Yeah, a restaurant.
Yeah,
we thought, produced. Let's go ahead and feed the producers,
right?
And in return, we'll make a 1-minute video for your restaurant.
And so from that though,
yeah.
the some of the other positive outcomes was Mike Fox, who's in the back. Nobody gets to see him. We're going to see him here in a minute. He's the one who makes all this stuff happen back there that no one gets to see. But Mike actually got a job from that through networking.
Sure.
And so not only are you teaching how to get your word out, your message out, but also how to network. Yeah. And so I think you've done a great service with the show, and I don't think it's the end. I think we should keep doing this. We need Scoop was looking for a basement.
Yeah.
I've got a crawl space. Do you think we could use the crawl space?
Ooh.
I mean, we could do it. I mean, just
not a bad challenge.
Yeah, we'll figure something out. We improvise. We don't have the desk today, so we improvise.
That's the beauty about that networking, Sean, is we all have our special little specialty, and we brought it together, and together we formed something really great.
It's been great. I think it's going to get better, and I think everyone should really, especially those on Facebook that are watching right now, maybe on YouTube, we're not done yet. There's a lot of stuff to do. Yeah, I think we got a lot of stuff that we can do. We're going to find a basement. Maybe in the long run, Scoop will have a big enough house, because I think of all people that are in this thing, Scoop is the guy. I think that's the guy to watch out for. He'll have the huge house with the huge basement for all of us, and we'll just do it out of Scoop's house.
Maybe I can be staffed by Scoop. I could help.
I'll be working for Scoop. Somebody's going to be working for Scoop one of these days. So I think now is a good time to bring everybody who is involved. Scoop, get out here.
Come out from
Mike
behind
Fox,
the cameras.
Get out here.
Michael Herring.
Anybody? Yeah, Michael Herring.
Come take a bow.
Everybody, come on out here. This is your last chance.
Let's stand together.
Because there's some stupid ass reason we can't do this anymore.
Audience can take a photo for us for this moment to enshrine us in eternity.
Come on, everybody, hurry up
The legacy of the Denver YouTube professionals. Yes. Here's our live
Michael
stream
Herring.
specialist.
If you saw it on
Michael
Facebook,
Herring.
this is the guy that was doing that.
Yep.
Mike Fox, come up here.
Mike Fox.
Scoop, get up here.
Scoop. We can't
Scoop,
do a bow
come here.
without Scoop.
Mike Fox, he's the magic behind the camera right here. Where's
Okay.
Scoop at? Come on.
All right, let's take a bow. Everybody ready?
All right, no Scoop.
No Scoop. Here you go.
The elusive Scoop is
go.
not here. Thank you, everybody.
Hey, Denver Open Media is holding this event all night, the Slumber Party. So if you'd like to see some real prime public access television and everybody that has been participating here at the station, at the studio, at the building for the last 12 years, this is the night. Get off your couches, get out of your driver's seats, come down here and sit in the audience and
So
participate.
do we literally, according to that clock, have 2 minutes? How
yeah.
much? We have 2 minutes.
Yeah, we've got 2.
2 minutes. That's
If-
a long
if you
time.
want to.
TV time. So let's sit down. And let's talk a little more.
Let's tuck it in here, Sean. What
So-
else can we squeeze out of this?
God, that's really open right there. So we're live TV.
No, they're gonna
Let's
run. They're gonna run the collage.
Oh, the collage. Run the collage.
Yeah,
Run the collage.
Finish up
We're
with
done.
the
We have nothing
collage.
more to talk about.
That's it. We put a period on it.
May the 4th be with you.
Have you ever been down to the Kris Kringle market? There's tons of spokespeople in there. Crindle or Kringle?
They got lit. Safety first. Safety first. Are you okay? Can I help you up here? Oh, man. All right. Wow, that was good.
Very good. Trios? They're good. Thank you.
Top 5 paranormal activity videos, dude. Pretty cool.
So this is Job of the Hut. Give me your best joke to start. Let's do that.
Start? Okay, so let's see. Do you know what's got 9 arms and sucks?
Not a clue.
Def Leppard.
Wow. We're losing them. We're losing them.
Dude, perfect. I love that guy. He's up in Alaska, huh? Oh no, that's the other guy.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose.
And beards.
Beards.
Absolutely beards. Yes.
I noticed you have some ski goggles going on here. What's going on here?
Just in case it gets too cold.
Who's it gonna be? Trump or Hillary?
I'm staying politically neutral. My family is fighting over that, and I want to stay politically neutral.
What a jeez.
Hey, Danielle, guess what?
What's going on, Anthony?
Have you heard what Helen Keller said about collaboration?
Oh, she did say something about collaboration, right?
Alone, we can do so little, but together we can do so much. Did you know only 1% of United States businesses advertise on YouTube?
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's not very much. We call that fertile ground, where I'm from. There's a lot of opportunity here.
A lot of people turn to YouTube to find instructional videos.
Right.
Which, if you can basically, and that's kind of the tactic we take, is to figure out how to target our audience. How do I do this, right? And then you place the solution right in front of them, and you can even show them in your video, right? I mean, that's great. Let's say you're a plumber. You're like, hey, here's the easiest way to fix a leaky faucet, brought to you by whatever, ABC Plumbing in Denver. So you're providing value and building the trust as well.
You're building trust, you're improving your brand placement, and the number of impressions that your brand gets in front of people who have this need. Obviously, they wouldn't be searching for it unless they had this need.
Open here, close mouth, more Sunday. She's only getting better with age.
With these videos, we'll put them in a lot of different places online. So the story is, again, whatever you're using, whether it's a phone or a DSLR, the story is what it all comes down to.
Story is king.
If you have a phenomenal video, cinematically with a DSLR but a horrible story, who cares? Right?
Exactly.
If you have bad cinematography in your phone with a good story, I'll take a good story any day over smooth panning. Who really cares about that? But so obviously you want to have both with that.
YouTube is a video archive.
Yes.
It's like a video library for the different categories of services that maybe we provide. YouTube is the largest video repository in the world. Over 300 hours of video get uploaded to YouTube every minute.
Yeah, but that's okay because we know some super secret ingredients that we can use to make sure that our videos get found.
Right.
And we can grow our audience. We can sell more products. Powerful stuff.
Show some love and tenderness. It's not enough to only wish for it. Show some love and kindness.
but that's where I first got intrigued by the idea of the power of video content, because it's one thing to audition, it's one thing to have a resume, but in performing arts, there wasn't a way that I had anything outside of what role I did on paper. So it was a really powerful medium for me to show exactly what I did and what I sounded like and what I could look like or sing like or whatever. It was really, really a powerful visual thing.
There's a chemistry, energy, a synchronicity when we're all alone. So don't tell me that you can't see what I'm thinking of.
I have a narcissist abuse support channel, which ties into a community of people that are going through very hard times. And I have tapped into this community. It actually sort of saved me when I hit it and learned from the others. And now I'm giving back and building a community, and I've gone in just a couple months to 650 subscribers and about 40,000 views, which is just mind-blowing to me.
So I'm a travel blogger, as you all know. Now, of course, when I was building it, I had multiple revenue streams as well, so that I can go and travel. And I spent a lot of time building the content. I started it about 1.5 years ago with a trip to Italy, and what I was doing was leveraging on the fact that I had done all these YouTube shows.
Yeah.
And so how I did that with them is I literally went to the hotels and said, I will do a show for you, I will feature you, I will create content for you. So that's my superpower, is making boring interesting.
Yeah.
I wish I would have done a better job of listening to where people were finding the value from all these random scattered things I was doing as a second time scattered early stage entrepreneur. You got to know your value and the pain point that people are having.
Yes.
And with ours, it's that most startup founders don't leverage their personal brand to drive more leads. And that's one of those most valuable places to do it, because there's lots of brands blowing people up. Use your face to grow a mailing list and drive more leads if you're not, because that's one of the easiest, most free ways to do it. You just got to make the decision to put yourself out there.
Well, the beautiful thing about live video is that anybody can do it now. We've reached the point where we all carry a device like this in our pockets.
Yeah.
So we have access, we have bandwidth that can support live video, and we have apps that are easy to use. So the low-hanging fruit is to go to Facebook, click Go Live, type in what your broadcast is going to be about, and boom, you now have access to the 1.94 billion people that are on Facebook. There hasn't been a way that any business can have access, the opportunity to reach that many people for free.
Yeah.
Assuming you have a device and you're paying for your mobile carrier, there's no charge to go live. And as he was saying, you don't need to have the super fancy equipment anymore. This is all we need.
Right.
I'm stuck. Is someone going to help me? My neck is broken because the speed of video is too fast. I think I'm better now.